Alright guys, we're going to be making a guide for Kayle in the top lane, guys. For the best runes, I would actually recommend going for Fleet Footwork into Triumph, into Alacrity and Last Stand. Also taking the Biscuit Delivery with the Time Warp Tonic. Now you can also swap your Last Stand with Cut Down or with the other one. But personally for me, Last Stand's actually pretty nice in many cases. For the skill order, I would recommend maxing Q, then E, and then W. If the Kayle buff, or the Kayle nerf, Kayle's about to get nerfed in the next patch. If that nerf comes in, we're gonna have to be maxing out E first if it comes in. So, anyways. This guy's trying to abuse the level 1 against me in the early game. Pretty smart, but he's not winning it too hard, so. Alright. Actually a really smart Garen. I haven't seen like anybody like actually trying to like cheese at the start of the game. Anyways, for the entire full build of Kayle, I'll leave out the entire full build inside of the description below. So with that being said, guys, let's cover Kayle today. Now I can't actually wait to see the upcoming Kayle nerfs, because they're basically nerfing Kayle's Q, and they're trying to make it so that you're going to be maxing E first. I can't wait to see when it's gonna get released. Oh, we actually got first blood. Alright, so basically the way how we want to play in the early game, we want to like freeze the lane around our side of this lane. We don't want to push this lane. If we actually happen to like push in this lane against Garen, we won't be able to farm anymore, because Garen's early game is actually a lot stronger than ours. So as long as we don't reach level 6, it's going to be kind of rough for us to trade this guy. But until then, we want to focus on mainly freezing around my side as much as possible, because this way he won't be able to trade us properly if we stay here. So the playstyle of Kayle is kind of like very much the same in every game. You always want to have the wave frozen around your side of the lane, because technically you can't really beat like any kind of matchup in the pre-6, but once you do reach level 6, that's when things are going to go different. Alright, there's actually going to be a fight in the jungle right here. I'm going to try to move up. Maybe we can get a catch right here. Huh? He actually missed the Q. Kind of unfortunate. Whatever. Garen is going to be moving now too. Oh, missed that one. Around level 6, as soon as we reach level 6, the Garen matchup of Kayle is going to be extremely easy. I'll show you guys how it's done. But until then, these guys are actually fighting so much. I can't really leave my lane too much, because it's gonna I'm gonna be missing my farm. Can't do it. Alright, nice. But yeah, in terms of like whether the Kayle nerf is gonna go through or not, the matchups won't change. The matchups are going to stay exactly the same, so just so you guys know. I'm gonna reset this lane. And we're gonna be going back now. Hopefully the wave is... Yeah, the wave is actually gonna freeze around here, which I'm not quite happy with at all. We need to try to break the freeze here. I had to like push in slightly faster. I'm gonna have to make this quick. Let's see if he allows us to do it. Alright. This is fine. The wave is crashing inside the turret right now of Garen. So the first item, which I would always recommend every single time in every single game, is rushing the boots as quickly as possible. Now, the sooner you can get the boots in the game, the easier your matchup gets. Like, it literally gets a lot more easy, because by rushing the boots, not only do you get more attack speed, but also as soon as you get boots, with the movement speed that you receive from it, the early movement speed, you can reposition yourself and you can kite twice as easy. So getting the boots as quickly as possible in the game matters a lot. It's a huge part of this. Alright, now we're going to start kiting this Garen. Now this is where this matchup is going to change a lot. This is what I'm talking about. This is literally what I'm talking about. As soon as Kayle reaches level 6, it's like the lane is done. It's like I can just kite whatever I want right now. It's not going to be a problem for me. I'm going to be pushing this very hard right now. He's going to TP, which is perfectly fine for me. Oh, I can keep kiting him. There we go. And this is how we 1v1 the Garen. One of the matchups that is just not fun to play against. So as you guys could see, like in the early game, Garen couldn't do anything. He was completely like at least in the pre-6, he was dominating. He could kill us very easily. He could snowball on us. He could like get as many kills as he wanted to. But as long as you play very smart on Kayle and you actually like farm yourself up to level 6, that's where things truly change in this matchup. That's where things are going to matter. The pre-6 of Kayle is one of the weakest lanes, one of the weakest champions of the entire game. But once you do actually surpass that pre-6, the game is going to get a lot more fun for you. There we go. We're going to push this out. There we go. I think I might consider staying for a little bit longer as we know where the jungler actually is. We can just keep running from this guy. It's super easy to do. I'm gonna push out this wave and then we're gonna reset right after. Nice. Alright, we're gonna go back to base right now. We're gonna be getting the cutlass right now. And that's where things are going to be getting even easier. There we go. I'm probably not going to use my teleport because if I would use my teleport here, I would basically do it for nothing. Because if I walk back to lane, I'll probably lose like 2 or 3 CS at most. I'll just be walking down there. Garen is probably gonna... He wants to try and roam. Well, that's not gonna work. Okay, nice. I didn't lose too much. That's really good. Alright, now we can start pushing this lane. I think Garen has probably gone back to base right now. Elise is coming topside. Elise is right here right now. Oh, she actually flashed. She flashed 100%. She flashed, without a doubt. I did not see that. But I know what happened. I think she's probably still right here in the river just waiting for me to like walk up to him. I'll just wait until the wave actually arrives at me. Because if I walk up to Garen right now, Elise is going to walk in and press E on me. I can't let that happen. I'll just be patient. Alright, she shows mid lane, so that means we can actually start fighting now. Here we go. I don't have to press my Q, only if he gets closer to me. Oh, there is a chance that Elise could be coming top lane again, so I'm gonna have to be really careful. Yeah, as soon as he tries to like get a CS, I'm gonna cut him down. Now we're doing this. Now we're doing the exact thing that Garen did to us earlier on. Like Garen was actually like chasing us all the way down every single time. Alright. Gonna have to be really careful. I think... Yeah, okay, Elise is actually back in mid lane. Alright, perfect. We're gonna have to keep watching mid lane, see what happens. Using my potion, so we're gonna even do more damage. There we go. Elise is still mid lane, so we can keep this up. I'm kind of hoping to get like... Actually didn't get the plating before, I think. Nice try at least. Won't lie. I can take him down right now. I don't know if Garen does decide to stay. I don't think he does. Alright, let's go back to base right now. We're going to be getting some more damage so we can keep cutting this guy down. Personally, I'm actually thinking about getting some attack speed. The sooner the better. And so I'll do it now. The main reason for that's like, it's really good if we can get the hextech in the early game. But if we can mix up like a little bit of AD and lifesteal together with like lots of attack speed from Nashor's Tooth, it's gonna allow us to kite this guy a lot more easy once again, and it's going to it will just help us overall. Like if we go hextech right now, it's not gonna help us as much. Kiting is gonna be harder to do. On hits, like rushing on hit items against Garen is just better. So we already have the cutlass with the effect, so we don't have to finish the item just now. Can do it later on. Now we have the level 11. This is where things get really easy for me. This is where things get extremely easy for us. You just have to keep watching carefully, see where the jungler is going to come from. Elise could show up like anywhere on this map right now, and it's going to leave me a little bit vulnerable. So I'll just be waiting until Elise actually does show up on the map, so I don't actually get like 1v1 by Elise. I can kite this guy down as much as I want to, but if I don't really know where Elise is at, then I won't be able to fight him. I have to keep on watching like the map to see where she's going to come from. I don't want to kite him right now. I just don't want to get into 1v2, that's all. I'll just wait until I do see Elise on the map. It's okay to like let your opponent actually do farm up in cases like this where you just don't know where the jungler is. Ah, she's mid lane. Alright, if Garen gets close, then we can actually start fighting him. Elise was mid lane, so that allows me to start going for the all-in. But then again, now she's missing again. It's kind of, we're kind of having a safe playstyle. It's going to pay off for sure at some point. Okay. If I could get like a jungle gank from our jungler, that would actually be sweet. That's gonna help us a lot. Elise is currently mid, as shown on the map. Alright, if we can get this turret right now, that would be sweet. To be honest, I actually want to keep on pushing, but I think we could have died. I think we could have dove him. There we go. Oh, I accidentally missed it. Alright, there we go. Now we got him. This is pretty much the way, like the kind of playstyle that you have with Kayle in the top lane. This is exactly the way how you want to play Kayle top lane. It's all about playing safe in the pre-6, and eventually, as soon as you reach level 6, it's like all about kiting properly and playing super smart. This is pretty much what it's all about. So now we've actually got the nashor tutor already. Our next item is going to be the hextech gunblade. As soon as we get that item, we're going to be super OP. We will be able to like 1v1 almost everybody. I think we can already 1v1 everybody, but we still have to like stack up. Nice. I'll be farming 2 things at once. Nice, alright. These guys are here fighting at the moment. I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm actually super farmed up. I can get the next upcoming camp here too. There's no camp. Okay. Quickly push that out. There is a fight, or at least they're grouping here right now. See what I can do to stop these guys. The jungler is getting away, but he actually just got caught anyway. I'm not gonna get caught in that. That's not gonna happen. So they do have like a lot of wards here. Gonna have to be really careful about it. Okay. They haven't got that much out of this one at all. They actually got nothing out of this. I'll just have to keep on farming just a little bit more. There is a fight coming right now, and I think we can actually win it. But we do need the team to be grouping up for this. He needs to take this catch here. I expected Malzahar to be pressing his flash. I really did expect him to use his flash, but he didn't use it. Kind of unfortunate. I really expected him to flash. Whatever, it's fine. Like, this is the kind of place though, guys. Now we just go back to like farming, regular farming. We're almost there. We just need 10 more gold. I'll just go back to base right now so we can buy it. Alright. Now we have this item. I'll also swap my my trinket. So now we have the core build of Kayle. This is the build that you want to have. Now the next item we will buy is going to be a rageblade. And that item is going to empower our core build, and it's going to make us even stronger. It's going to like double my damage. So if we get a rageblade right now, it's going to be pretty much done. It's only a matter of just farming a little bit more right now. That's all. Let's see. I really wanna fight this monster really badly. Nice. Driving some good pressure. We can just stay mid, to be honest. There's no ward down there. I mean, we can just do this for as long as we have to. We can just stay for another round. I guess Monster's probably going to press R soon enough. You'll see. My teammates are like a little scared, which is very understandable. They do have like lots of CC and stuff, so we'll just go back to regular farming. We do have the teleport up, so we can definitely play around that, but for now, let's farm this out a little bit. There we go. And we're about to reach level 15 here. Nice. We're getting closer and closer to my item. Thank you, Garen. Like, he doesn't stand a chance against us. He has about 3 dragons. The Mountain, Inverno, and Ocean Dragon. And he's still not beating us, even with his items. Alright, let's go back to base real quick. Like, he even had the Warden's Mail, and it's not working. Alright, nice. Now, we are worth 1,000 gold right now. Dragon will spawn in 50 seconds. Set this up. Alright. We're gonna have to set up the dragon. It's coming in about 40 seconds right now.
Burn all deceivers.
I'll just take the farm here for myself. There's no camp right there. I'm super close to getting my level 16 right now. They're actually like setting up the dragon right now. They're actually being grouped for this. I'm gonna have to get out of here. Malzarv was walking up to me. Yuumi pressed ultimate on me, and Lucian actually got out of my item. Really unfortunate. That was actually nearly played to perfection here. If there was no ward down here, I would have killed them both. But they actually had vision there. They have to fight for the dragon. If we lose that dragon, it's going to be nearly impossible to win this game. Alright. They have to fight for this. Yeah, the dragon's going to be theirs. If my team actually went in there, even if it meant dying for this, we would have had the dragon secured. We would have had the entire team fight being secured. Unfortunately though, they did not go in there, so we lost it. Feels bad. That's unfortunate. Alright. This game is very, very tough because Yasuo and the jungler is currently extremely far behind. They nearly have 10 deaths, 20 deaths combined. That's a whole lot of deaths. I think we can still win this. It's just going to be really tough right now. It's going to be super, super difficult. Alright, 4 dragons for these guys. Let's see what we can do. At least we are like extremely, we're still extremely fed, so. I'll see if I can like maybe split around the map. I'm glad I've already got my level 16. I think they're probably going to be bottom soon. There's no wards down here? Okay, there's no wards.
I have given up everything for the land.
He's not willing to try and fight me. 2 people are bottom. We should be able to win this one. Okay. Those team fights are a little too hard for. They're too tough. They're too difficult. I'm not going to press my ultimate on that. If I use my ult, they will have pressure to push. This is going to be a tough one. I couldn't press my ultimate, I was silenced. Alright, this game is probably over. Probably. Despite playing like a super high scaling champion in the late game, they have about 4 dragons right now. My team is too far behind. There isn't much more that I can do, because they have like lots of CC champions too, so. That's unfortunate. This is too much, a little bit too much. Alright, let's see. We need Yasuo here though, Yasuo's bottom. They could just keep pushing. Okay, they're gonna go mid. I have my TP, so I'll just push as hard as possible. If I could push like an extra wave, that would be great. Despite being ahead, I'm like nearly ahead of 3 levels of everybody. But despite being ahead, I can't carry this one. Alright. They're not top set right now, but I can't stay. I need to get this item. And I need to get zhonias at some point. Technically, I don't really need to get Void Staff in this game. I like to like build Rabadons, but also build Void Staff in the same game. But I think I'll probably go for the Voids, I mean, I think I'll probably go for Zhonias as the final item. The Zhonias is going to help me survive. But who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind. But I think I'll probably take Zhonias. There we go. We're gonna have to try and push. The only way how we can win this game right now is if we just push. Dragon spawning now. Oh! I ulted my teammate instead on accident. Alright, this game is over. This game is over. We won our lane so extremely hard. We were actually ahead of the enemy team of about nearly 4 levels. 4 gigantic levels. But even despite that, man, even despite being so far ahead in this game, my teammates are so far behind that I couldn't carry them. But it's okay, people have bad games, so nothing to worry about. Things happen. Although, this is pretty much how you carry on Kayle, guys. This is pretty much how you do it. Just an unlucky game. I wonder, maybe we can... Nah, probably not. Alright. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much how you play Kayle top lane and how you carry with this champion. Perhaps maybe it's not one, but I was able to show you guys how to carry properly with this champion by like 1-3ing everywhere. But anyways, thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to check out my live stream, guys, if you want to see like challenging gameplay and all that stuff. And with that being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys up next time. Peace.